Stephanie, this is an exciting day. You and I have been talking about this, and I'm going to turn the floor over to you. Everybody say hello to Stephanie Beckerman, who is the head of brand and community for Ozlo Sleep. And Stephanie, why don't you share the exciting news? I guess we can't hide it too much from my background screen, but the floor is yours.
The sleep buds are back, baby, and better
Woo!
than
They are
ever.
back.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you also for just all of your, ongoing support and participation. I saw a comment in the Facebook group about asking like how you were involved with us. So I just thought this would be a good time to address it and like tell your story that actually Sid was involved very early on with the original Sleep Buds, and he really helped generate and amplify like the grassroots traction, I would say, right? And
Yep.
ever since I came on board with Oslo, we've been developing this relationship just purely out of Sid's excitement and passion for the product and the team. And he is amazing. And your support has really anchored our transition. And yeah, and we're just excited to like be back and help original Sleep Buds fans try something bigger and better. Not necessarily bigger, actually. It's the exact same looking.
Yeah, it's really exciting. And I remember when first introduced the sleep buds. And for me, I have a quiet surrounding where I sleep, but they really have such a big impact. And I think so many people have had a big impact as well. And when they heard that they were no longer making the sleep buds, it was so disappointing. And I think people were like panicking what they were going to do when people probably bought multiple sets. And here we are today. This will be today where we'll talk, and I have some questions to ask you, and I know we'll do some more technical stuff. I know we'll talk about Kickstarter. So first question is, how did this whole relationship come together and then become Oslo Sleep?
So, the three co-founders, NB, Brian, and Charlie, they worked together at their old company. Um, the origin story is that NB was on the hiring committee for Charlie as he was going through the application process years ago, and Brian became Charlie's direct boss. And the three of them just formed a very strong bond at their old company. They worked together constantly. They were always developing new products and building things together, which is a specific energy and connectivity that is really special. And they shared a passion for wanting to help people through audio driven sleep solutions. And they had this opportunity to license and acquire certain technology from the Bose Sleep Buds and are so, excited to put into the world what they've been working on for, I think it's almost 2 years now, to introduce the next gen Ozlo Sleep Buds with two very major enhancements from the original Sleep Buds. They're the same kind of look and feel, design, form fitting, very comfortable, tiny, truly wireless headphones, designed specifically for sleep, upgraded with streaming and sensing,
That's
which is,
great. That was big.
yeah. Well, that's something that I loved when I first came on board is they were like, we didn't just like make these enhancements out of nowhere. We had all the user feedback from this devout community of original Sleep Buds loyalists who were like, we love it, but it's amazing, but
Hmm.
and all the buts led to those same roads. So it's really what people wanted to make it better. They really listened.
Yeah, that's great because I think those are two components that were very big for people said, well, they seem cool, but this is what I really wanted. And I think that's going to really bring on a lot of new users, which is great. And I love the concept of crowdfunding, which is what Bose originally did. And a lot of people probably don't even know this, but that's how they brought the original Sleep Buds out. And so Oslo Sleep is doing the same thing. Any reason to choose to go down this path versus, just going right out to market and selling traditionally?
Yeah, great question. I mean, nowadays, Kickstarter, I think a lot of people backing up, a lot of people think of Kickstarter and crowdfunding platforms as the place to launch an unfunded business and to
Hmm.
try to fund your business, and that is one way to use it. But nowadays it's really, especially Kickstarter, turned into this community of like very passionate entrepreneurs who like just get excited to support other projects that they believe in, and it lights them up and it fuels the fire, and then like that energy fuels the project and back and forth, and it's this like amazing energy exchange that is so collaborative and so supportive. And if you're on the path of like building and creating and feeling inspired and all of that, you're excited to be a part of that. And so that energy and those types of people make for really amazing, early adopters. And not to mention that we really believe that's where a lot of the original Bose Sleepbuds fans like are, and so we wanted to tap the community that could really speak to them and bridge the communities and generate our new one from this early grassroots way.
That's great. I think it's going to be great, and it will really get the community in. And by the way, we have a Facebook group, and I'll put a link to that. So feel free to join the group and see what the community has to say, which is great. And I know so many people are really interested. When are they going to ship? When are they going to ship? When are they going to get them?
We are going to ship in, we'll start fulfilling orders, I think, in early October. And so the orders would start to ship out shortly thereafter.
That's great. So before long, it's going to be an exciting October, November time.
So
And it's so exciting. I can't wait. And as far as some of the new and exciting features and things that are going to be part of the Ozlo Sleepbuds, anything you can share?
yeah, I mean, streaming and sensing are the two major enhancements. So the sensing, I almost don't want to give too much away because it's
Yeah.
going to be part of our storytelling on Kickstarter. I would really encourage and love if everybody watching this video would sign up for email updates on oslosleep.com and follow us on Instagram at Ozlo Sleep, because that's where we're going to announce exactly when you can sign up for Kickstarter. And that's where we're going to launch the details of all of these really exciting new updates. So I'm going to leave it at that for sensing. And, but it's really exciting. And for streaming, I can tell you, you can stream anything. And that's as much as I want to tell you for now. Gonna leave you guys hanging just a little.
The anticipation. Oh,
No.
that is definitely exciting, and I know people are definitely going to be anticipating that. Obviously, there's a lot of Bose users out there that might think that, hey, can I upgrade their Bose Sleepbuds? Is there going to be any sort of upgrade program?
Unfortunately, no. But if you're asking, are we going to warranty the product? Of course. And if we ever need to replace one or multiple, which we don't anticipate, because our engineers are incredible, but things happen. Then of course we will.
Obviously, behind me, we got the shape. They look very similar to the Bose Sleepbud 2s. Anything there as far as the shape?
The shape is mostly the same. There have been slight enhancements that we will also speak to as we launch Kickstarter and start to reveal all the details.
Stephanie, I am so excited about today and what's to come. We're going to get and do more videos, and obviously you got the Kickstarter campaign. Anything else that you might want to share that everybody should get excited about?
I mean, we're launching our Kickstarter on August 22nd. And if you are signed up, like I said, for updates, you'll see if you can join us on that Kickstarter. Whether or not you actively participate or you just follow along our journey, that still feels supportive. I think it's going to be so exciting. We're going to be in New York those 2 days, recording our very first custom sleep meditation with meditation expert Jesse Israel, who led the Oprah Wellness Tour across every city, and Dan Teicher, who's a Grammy Award winning composer, and he's doing a lot of our sounds, including for the personal alarm. So they're doing something really special that we'll tease out and we'll talk about in our journey, and any, Sleepbuds purchaser will be able to use in the app. And that will be the first of some really cool content partnerships because of the streaming enhancement.
You know what I thought was really interesting, because I was connected with Brian in the stealth mode. What was that like, knowing what was coming and couldn't say anything? And that's pretty neat to be part of a stealth mode.
Yeah, it really, I mean, needless to say, today has been so exciting and amazing for everyone, because I think it's like just having it out there and it generates all this energy and it feels really good, and like being able to talk about it. And but yeah, it's just a delicate dance of like the things we want to, hold off for a reason, because we were excited to share them in an intentional way, not because we're hiding anything. It's all only positive, it's only going to get better and better from here, I promise.
That's great. Well, congratulations to you and the team. I'm
So,
really excited, and I'll put all the links in the description in the comment section, and do check them out. Sign up for the email updates, and stay tuned for a whole lot more exciting stuff to come.
thank you
Thank you so much.
so much.
Have a good day.